The Hidden Gates, Sovereignty of the Six Senses, The Sovereignty Trilogy, by Laing Z. Matthews, author. The Hidden Gates, Sovereignty of the Six Senses, is a map to reclaiming the most immediate yet overlooked frontier of personal power, the senses themselves. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind are more than tools for experiencing the world. They are gates through which life force flows and through which it is lost. In the modern age, these gates are left wide open, flooded with noise, glare, artificial scent, overstimulation, and constant mental chatter. We guard our passwords, our property, and our schedules, yet we leave the gates of perception unprotected. This book shows you how to close what drains you, open what nourishes you, and ultimately pass beyond the gates entirely. The journey begins by revealing how the senses function as both pathways of vitality and points of vulnerability. Drawing on Daoist, Buddhist, Yogic, Sufi, Christian mystical, and Indigenous traditions, The Hidden Gates redefines sensory mastery not as withdrawal from life, but as active sovereignty in the midst of it. You will see how each gate can be sealed, cleansed, and refined, not to shut out the world, but to meet it on your own terms. From there, you learn the principles of gate hygiene, daily rituals for clearing the residue that builds up through contact. Just as you wash your hands and brush your teeth, you can sweep your senses free of impressions, tensions, and leaks. Each gate has its own vulnerabilities, its own cues of overload, and its own ways of regaining balance. The book moves beyond mere protection into transformation. You will discover how to use the gates not only to prevent loss, but to actively generate vitality. A sound can be poison or medicine. A sight can scatter or center the spirit. By learning to choose and cultivate nourishing contact, you can turn perception into a renewable source of energy. At the deepest level, The Hidden Gates guides you toward the path of no-sense samadhi, the state where perception itself dissolves back into its source. This is not sensory deprivation for novelty, but the culmination of discipline, seeing the gates as transparent, recognizing that awareness is not bound to them, and resting in the unbounded field beyond. You will learn the progressive stages of safe approach to this territory, from partial sensory withdrawal in daily life, to combined retreats, to complete stillness in darkness and silence. Every stage of this journey is grounded in modern science as well as contemplative wisdom. You will see how neuroscience explains the brain's filtering mechanisms, how sensory overload drains cognitive and emotional resources, and how targeted withdrawal can restore coherence and regenerate the nervous system. Studies on heart rate variability, parasympathetic dominance, and neuroplasticity confirm what the ancients observed. When the gates are tended, the whole system thrives. Inside the hidden gates, you will learn to recognize and stop subtle sensory leaks before they lead to fatigue or instability. Apply daily, seasonal, and situational gate hygiene practices. Transform everyday sensory contact into nourishment. Safely progress toward advanced sensory stillness and the beyond gate state. Carry the stillness of the source into every act of daily life. The senses are the interface between you and the world. When you master them, you master the exchange of energy, attention, and awareness itself. The Hidden Gates is for those who are ready to stop living with the doors unguarded, for those who wish to move through the world without being swept away by it, for those who want not only to protect their life force, but to stand at the threshold as its sovereign keeper, and eventually to step through into the freedom beyond all thresholds.